possible that we might start getting some unrest. I've noticed on Titan compared to normal, unrest happens quite a bit. Yeah, there we go. We can actually see we have some disgruntled citizens here. So what we'll do is we'll stick down some watch posts, and you will see they will bring the unrest all the way down, and they'll fight off these thieves who are going to be causing problems for the rest of our people. So we'll do that, and there we go. We can see now. So we have 12 bushels of wheat sitting here in our storehouse. The rest is going to go here, and is going to bring our food situation back under control. There we go. Perfect. We can see someone has already taken food, so this now is 800 units of food to distribute, and this one is, oh, there she is there. She's after taking the rest. So there we go. Now what I could start doing is just work on getting the population to 1,000 so we can move on to the next mission, or the next part of the story. However, what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to pop down a couple of sheep care, shepherd's huts. What are they actually calling this? Guarding sheep, yeah, shepherd huts. And basically, I'm just going to want to have a couple of these set up so we can start selling fleece. Now, what I'm also going to do is to take these wolves under control. I'm going to set up a single tower here. It takes 15 employees, so it is a lot of extra workers. However, as you can see, he'll just sit here all day plinking away at the wolves and keep that under control. So I can have sheep up here without worrying about them getting eaten by the wolves. So what we'll do for now is I'm going to build, let's just build 3 of them for now. And we will put in a little dude like this, hook them up to the road, and we'll get in a handful of sheep over here. There we go. So it doesn't matter if these are close now. A wolf occasionally might eat one of these sheep, but in general this guy here is going to have control over making sure that the sheep don't get eaten by the wolves that will keep spawning here over and over again. So the reason I wanted to get a couple of sheep down is just so we can sell some fleece, so we'll have a little bit of money. Libya is obviously on the blue line here. It's obviously not part of Greece. It's across the Mediterranean, so we will need to ship it by boat, and we can put in a dock. Stick it in there. And again, this is just for a little bit of extra money to keep our economy going. And again, what I'll do with this one, I'll just put it to 12. They can only buy 24 a year. Put it down at 12, and that'll just be ticking over slightly. Now, how is our unrest and how's our people looking? A few citizens are dissatisfied. Well, I mean, there's going to be some teething problems with a new city. So we can see that the next thing these people need is culture on both sides. And so what I'm going to do for now is I'm only going to upgrade one side for now. And we have a couple of different culture buildings. We have philosophy, drama, and a gymnasium, and we can also build a stadium at some point later on. Oh, Calden needs fleece. So this is where a ally is asking us for fleece. So it's just the way we set up the fleece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the selling from there, and I'll just hook it in like this for now. So when the shepherds have some fleece, and it's 9 months away, so we might not even make it, but when they have fleece, they'll bring it to the storehouse, and then we can go here, and once we have enough, we will be able to fulfill their quest. hopefully we have enough fleece to do it. We might not, but we don't really have the money to prioritize it. So yeah, as I was saying, so we'll get culture. Some of these culture buildings require 2 different buildings for it to work, whereas the gymnasium is the cheapest when you take into account that some of them need 2 and it only needs 1. So we'll put a gymnasium down here, and that's going to give these places, these houses here, some culture. So we'll get that on the go. We're after dipping into money, into negative money. Quite unfortunate, but we should be okay. I was about to say, the allies will occasionally give you money. For now, I'm going to see if we can make do without taking any money from people. Going into negative money will cause unhappiness. People will be unhappy that they can't get their wages and stuff. However, we have some food being sold here, and we have some taxes coming in, and we're going to have a couple more people coming in now to be taxed as well. So we can see this guy's gone around and he's upgrading all of these houses again. Thank you very much, but we'll see if we can do it without it. So yeah, this guy's running around and all these houses are now upgrading. So you can see here we have room for an extra 8 people in this hovel, in each one of these hovels. So we need 70 workers, but we have enough room in our village for 120. So we will get that on the go. The next thing these people are going to need is fleece anyway, so we're going to work on getting our fleece up and running once our... Yes, thank you. You're all so helpful. If you take their money off of them, you can see here there's a history, and at the moment they're sympathetic towards us, so they quite like us. If we make demands from them, using this button here, or we accept their money, their opinion of us drops, and if it drops, eventually they'll stop giving us stuff. So we want to keep that up as high as possible and not take stuff from them as long as we can help it. So have some more people coming in, which is nice. Our population is going to be under control. You can see here we've sold 4 out of the 24 we can sell for the year. We might want to look at getting some extra stuff down. Thank you, Calidon, but no, Calidon. We have enough food anyway. Yeah, and Calidon is accepting fleece. So 3 months ago they asked for 9, and in that time we managed to produce 3. So what I'll actually do is I'll put down another 2. I know it is putting us in debt, but I'll put down another 2, and hopefully we'll be able to complete that quest as well for that person. You don't get anything for actually completing the quests other than their happiness. But if you don't complete the quest, they get upset with you, and again that affects your favor and what they'd be willing to do for you then later on. What we'll do temporarily as well is we'll just raise the taxes. You can see here we'll get an extra 14. We'll get an extra 14. Every little help's gonna matter at this point, but oh, there we go. So you can see we're after selling 12, he's after buying stuff, and our money's after going back up. So everything's looking good. It's very easy to just speed through this particular one, because all you need is 1,000 people. You can see we're at 700 people and it hasn't taken that long. However, if you do that, then you won't have as much money starting the next one. In this one it won't particularly matter, but sometimes when you're setting up a colony and if you have very little money, it means when you've set up the colony you won't have any money to actually build the colony up. So you want to have a bit of a stockpile of money at times going forward. So we can see here we're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we just need 1 more fleece to fulfill that mission, as we have a little bit more money in now, and we still need a bit of staff. What I'll do is I'll expand our avenue here, and I'm going to put down another gymnasium to level these houses up. See, he doesn't have enough food. It's just because we don't have a stockpile of food. Ideally we would have another granary, and I might even pop one down at some point soon, but for the moment this is okay. And you can see, although the granary is empty of food, this vendor has 740 and this one has 780, so we're still looking good. Calvin needs fleece, so at this point it's overdue, so they're going to be upset because we didn't make it in time. but they won't be as upset because we'll still be giving it to them. And once this first guy here makes it, we will fulfill it. There we go. So we're able to just dispatch the goods, and as I said, they won't be too happy that it was late, but they'll feel better that they got it rather than not at all. Because of that, I'll set up the selling here again, so we have a little bit more money coming in, and we have another 100 or so people coming in, so that's fine. At this point, I'm considering putting down a couple more farms, and in fact I will, now that those sales have gone through. So I'll extend the road out to there and extend the road out to there, so I'll have another 2 farms producing food for us. Next thing we're going to want to look at doing is getting more sheep. I put down an extra 2 carriages there, but I haven't actually built the sheep for it, and we will want some more sheep soon. Unrest is under control, so we can see here now.
The only room for these goods in the city is right here in my cart. Because
there's nowhere to store them. Thankfully, he'll just sit there until there is room somewhere. So it's not the end of the world as people are taking the food out of here. It'll deplenish this. Once it's replenished enough, there we go. He's off. As you can see, we got a message there. Unfortunately, they weren't happy because we didn't send it in time, but it could be worse because at least they got it. Plus, if we're playing the game, we just want to be able to help our allies where we can. So I'll set up another one of these, and I'll put the rest of the money then that we have into some sheep. Keep a little bit of money on hand. And we can see here that we have some of these being sold. So once these sell, there we go. Another 320. So again, we'll stock up on even more sheep. Now, so we have the maximum of the sheep we can have for all these shepherds. He's actually out of range. There we go. Okay, cool. And we have a total of 864 people. So if we upgrade either one of these plots with fleece, we will have reached our goal. So we can do a couple of things in the meantime. We can just wait for our money to go up. We can build another one and have it set up, but for the moment this population is fine. What I'll do is I'll actually reduce that just so we can start working on our stockpile of fleece for here. I'll eventually set up filters on this stockpile so we can have X amount of certain things in here and whatnot, but for the moment everything going into one, and everything, you know, full of fleece is going to be fine, because all we're going to be using is fleece. So now that this has 8, this guy will turn around, a little bit inefficient. This guy will also have to turn around and drop it back to the next position that they have, which is here. So because we're in the new year now, we can see here that this trading post hasn't as a full complement. You can sell a full complement of 24 again. And if we check our income, last year we actually made a profit of 340 because of our exports. So yeah, and that's including 530 of building costs. So we're actually doing pretty well. So because of that, I'll put down another 3 shepherd's huts, let's say. Get some more of these. And what I'm actually going to do as well, just to diversify our food a little bit, is I'll get down 4 dairy huts. We'll get some goats, because goats produce cheese, so it's so we're not relying on just our wheat, which is harvested once per month. At least this will be a bit more of a trickle of other stuff through. We have enough wheat now that we can sell enough and we're going to have our fleece coming in as well. There we go, there's our first fleece. So what I'll do at this point, I will pop down our fleece vendor. He'll run out and grab some fleece and furnish these people here with some fleece. In terms of the videos then, you might have already noticed because this will be part 2. I'm going to split these into 15 part videos. I think that's a nice kind of range. I'm not going to be doing too much editing or anything like that. This is just a casual thing for me. I just want to play some games and share the games that I'm playing with other people. I have a couple of other games I want to play. I'm going to play Age of Mythology, and I'm going to play some RimWorld as well. I really like RimWorld. I have a couple of 100 hours in that as well. And just document and play some games. So we can see here, these houses all have fleece, so these are upgraded, but these ones have not, and it's because the appeal is too low. And this is why I'm building boulevards as I'm expanding down. So these ones won't upgrade until you have more boulevards down. Our boulevards are avenues. Boulevards go on both sides of the road. Avenues go down one. They are quite expensive, so I only build them as needed. Hence, there's none down here yet, but I will build these ones down for now, and I will eventually wrap it around, so these people can level up. After everybody fills these houses, we will have completed our task, so we will be on to the next mission, and we're set up now to have a nice economy to help us build as we go forward. These are the games that happen throughout the world. We generally won't win because we don't have a stadium. Saying that, we did win that one. Actually, I didn't even notice. So, congratulations, we get a monument out of it. A athlete monument, which is nice. So, happy days. Okay, cool. Wasn't expecting that. But yeah, when we get a stadium, we that kind of where is it here? When we get a stadium, that increases our chances of winning. And here we go, population milestone of 1,000 people. So you can see we have 1,004 people, and that was our task. So in a moment it'll pop up saying that we have passed. Any minute now.
Under your leadership, Thebes is beginning to thrive. Yet the multi-headed menace still plagues the land, and the city will never be truly great as long as it counts the monster as one of its residents.
Oh, it won't be a resident here for much longer, that's for sure.
The time has come. Ares' multi-headed serpent will not leave Thebes alone, and as the city grows, the monster is bound to cause more trouble. Plus, you could really use some of that marble it seems to have. For the good of the city, the serpent must be slain. No ordinary human can perform this extraordinary task, however. You will need the help of a hero.